Hello everyone, I am back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video in which I get absolutely atrocious flying, but I am summoning for the new LR Golden Frieza plus Gogeta. Double screen crack off whip into a fake out into... Honestly, I'm not mad about that. I actually did need Daimaku. If there's any featured card I could use, it would actually be Daimaku. I'm actually not mad about that. I am actually really not mad about that whatsoever. And then we get a combo. Can I have my two-piece combo with large fries? Oh, is that guaranteed? That is guaranteed. Let's go. Guaranteed feature. That's what I'm talking about. I bet. So, 2, 3, 4. Another fake out into Daimaku again. Oh my days. Y'all, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to collect my thoughts on that one. Give me 1 second to collect my thoughts on the double Daimaku, because that is actually kind of crazy. Give me 1 second. Vegeta Beerus. Gang. Vegeta Beerus has to be crazy, right? Has to be crazy, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's Frieza. Oh my gosh, let's go. 150 stones again. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Rah! And we get into the freebie. That's a massive W. Oh, is that Vegeta Beerus again? Oh, wait. Fake out, please. Oh, or just featured. Fake out. Okay, that's fine. We got the one copy. I'm not mad. If this freebie's hot garbage, I'm not mad. Let's go. We got it, gang. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get on out of here because I have to farm up the Golden Frieza, but those were W summon. Again, I'm just having the luck master pulls, but yes, I am going to go ahead and farm up the Golden Frieza and then take him right into the new content. So I'm just going to get straight into that. Alright everyone, I will be taking on stage 5 of Seriously Serious All-Out Battles versus Super Saiyan Broly, and the missions to beat the stage with 6 fusion characters and 6 movie bosses. Since I have acquired the new LR Tech Golden Frieza and Gogeta. So, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and hop right into the Seriously Serious event and absolutely expect to collabor with the new Golden Frieza card. Since, honestly, this Super Saiyan Broly boss doesn't even really stand a chance against what I have got going. However, I do want to say I am thankful, very thankful, in fact, for how lucky I have gotten on my summons. I not only pulled LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks in 150 stones, I pulled the new Golden Frieza in 150 stones. Absolute peak, absolute cinema. We absolutely love to see it. We take that for freaking sure. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and go for damage here. And then just to make sure I'm really all good here, going to have Janemba in that last slot taking that attack. Let's see how much I take here on Broly. Oof. Took a little bit of damage. And he double supers as well, which should not be a problem for Golden Frieza himself to deal with, since he has a lot of defense, plus a very valuable target mechanic going on with that active skill. So that should definitely provide intense levels of damage onto the boss. Triple super, by the way, that is quite insane. That is quite insane, chat. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to react to all that damage. That's a lot of damage. That is most definitely a lot of damage to have to deal with. However, I should be okay right here. If I can get both of them on the same rotation, that would be great. And by them, I mean the Golden Friezas away from each other. That would be great. That would absolutely be fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and pop the target skill with the friends, just because I want to have maximum amounts of damage with this card. Shaboing.
Behold, this is Golden Frieza, the last thing you will ever see.
The end is a little pixelated, but I really like how that animation turned out. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I can pop the target skill, but I'm not going to, just because I can pop that later and get better value out of it for real. So let's see how much this Golden Frieza does in terms of damage. He should be able to tank this very beautifully as well. He does have dodge, which is interesting that you put a dodge build on a character like this for sure. Let's see how much damage he's able to do. Not too crazy much, but he does attack low, which is relevant in these fights. Attack lowering is very, 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 very relevant in these recent fights, as a lot of these fights are attack debuffable. So you love to see that as well. That's awesome. That is fantastic. That's great. And we can go ahead and see some amazing things, not only here, but with the Gogeta active skill when Frieza comes back next turn as well. So that's going to be very fantastic, very great, very beautiful, and just all those other adjectives. All right, though, with that being said, we should be on turn 3 with our full link setup. I probably should have left Broly at untransformed states for real, but we should be absolutely a-okay. He takes a super attack though. Boom, 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 boom. And then he takes another super attack, which he keeps building up attack and defense, so that should be a-okay. And takes a triple super, which is actually insane. Triple super. Oh no. Anyways, we take double digits from all those and then deal a 40 million super attack at face. Nice. Okay. However, I should be able to forecast myself going pretty long in this fight, but we do triple super with Golden Frieza. That's pretty good. That is really quite something. That's really quite good. You love to see that active. And then, of course, you got the Broly coming in here in turn 1. I'd like to build up Cell Max. I would. If I could Cell Max target here, that would be nice. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this.
I'm preparing the rocket so he can escape the explosion. And a rocket built for one person.
Let's make sure we get this in. Yup, crush Paragus. Get this amazing build up right here. Bakum, bakum. And then not only that, but he is attack lowered, so we should be absolutely a-okay here. We took like 90k last turn, so we should take like, what, double digits? Yeah, we took double digits from the super attack. See, nothing to necessarily concern myself with, but this fight could be a little bit lengthy for real, but I could go ahead and blitz it, and then next we can go ahead and blitz it with not only this team, but of course, the Fusion team is going to blitz it immediately. Golden Frieza and then Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan Goku are going to be my slot 1s in that run. Should be very, 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 very simple. Like, very simple to go ahead. Even if I don't have the active skill with Golden Frieza, even if I don't have that stuff up, you still have 70% damage reduction. And just craze guard, 70% DR guard, and all that kind of good stuff. It's really, really something special card. He is a very good card. Very, very good card. Movie heroes and movie bosses, though, they definitely do need more help before we call it a crazy team. I think this celebration could make movies great, for sure. It could definitely push movies onto the map as a team. I would necessarily love it if we gave movie heroes and movie bosses a great home. That sounds like a great, fantastic idea. Just having 2 slot 1s absolutely roaming around here as well. You love to see that as well. I could go ahead and do this, though. I really could. But I'm not going to. Why? Because I actually want to showcase the other side. I want to showcase the Gogeta side. I want to showcase the Gogeta active skill when Golden Frieza comes back around. And we do just build up more defense, which is fine, which is fine. Take this. Boom. We do this. We attack lower. We double super. Nice. We attack lower. This boss does have negation on the damage, though. Not good, but we should be building enough here. And then when turn 6 rolls around, we can use Janemba's active skill to get into rage mode, which would negate all those supers, which will be very valuable. That will be very, 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 very valuable to negate all those super attacks floating at me as well. So that's going to be absolutely impressive. He should have damage reduction as well. Nice. Was able to take that hit. Don't like this. There has only like 50-something% damage reduction. Owie kazowie. But we're able to use Gogeta. Gogeta is in here. Gogeta is here. That does look really good. I really like that animation. That looks really nice. And then we do this. And then we get the Key Spears. 13 Key Spears. 13 Key Spears, huh? Not only full regeneration, but we should also have lots of reduction here on the attacks, because we should be able to have a 100% chance to dodge it. Because 10 orbs is 100%, right? Because you have... I think we have a 100% chance to dodge. I think we have a lot of chance to dodge here. And then, of course, Gogeta has a lot of attack as well. Very, very, very good on that front as well. Just being the Gogeta signature, which is dodging. Gogeta's signature is the amount of dodge he is able to have. So that's absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. Die. And then we might be able to float the active skill along here to get the Janemba's active skill, and then we might finish up with the active skill for a Gogeta active skill, and then we might win the fight that way. Yeah, because Gogeta's is an attack, so he should have a finish. Hopefully he does have a finish screen. I haven't seen if he does. Hopefully he does have a finish screen, because that would be absolutely criminal if he didn't. I feel like finish screens really cap off a unit, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, finish screens are very important for characters. They really leave that sense of finality, like you really just won the fight for real. So That is going to be something that I will have to say is going to be important for this guy. I do think he's going to be able to deal 2 bars of damage. But if not, we can get Janemba to finish up here as well. I think he's going to be able to kill. Gogeta will be able to kill. I think so. If not, I can come back and have him kill. But I think so. But I'm not going to necessarily risk it. I feel like Janemba could kill, though, if I tried Janemba active skill. I could pop Cell Max. Cell Max won't kill. I'll pop Cell Max just so I can guarantee things. Like, this boss doesn't have that little HP where this kills. Nope. 9 million did that much damage? Yeah, no. I'm gonna pop this active skill now. Oh wait, there's a condition, right? Be when there's super class ally. Oh, right, conditions. Okay, that is something to note. That's something to note. I really thought I had access to the active skill. Guess not. Guess freaking not. Guess again. Okay. I want to see if I can use 2 targets at the same time. Because 2 targets at the same time, I believe the new target will overwrite the old target.
Behold, this is Golden Frieza!
I believe it's like pushing someone out of the way. That's interesting. Usually active skills aren't like conditioned like that. It's usually conditioned off of turns. Yep. That's correct. It satiates the new target, even though like this guy has like 6 million defense. We're gonna go ahead and get the kill with Golden Frieza right here. Just absolute cinema in terms of defense. Although that wasn't that many attacks to build up off of, huh? Yeah, it really wasn't. It really was not. It really wasn't. Info. Let me see if he does have a KO screen. Does he have a KO screen? Oh wait, Dokkan. Let's see, chat. Let's see for myself. Not there. I don't think. It's a little bit of a shame, but, you know, it is what it is. I definitely think this LR is absolutely fantastic. Despite all that, he is obviously very, very, very great. For sure, it is absolutely fantastic to see. But I do have an LR that does have a KO screen, which is Broly. He does have the Dimension Shatter KO screen. It's something that I will want to see here. And go ahead and pop it. Oh yeah, that. Oh my gosh, man. I love the sprite updates, y'all. It is absolutely fantastic. You love to see it. Yeah, no, literally, he gets dodge every time Key Spirit is obtained. So 7% chance to dodge. That is 50 plus 7 times 5. 85% chance to dodge with 7 Key Spirits obtained. Seems good. Seems pretty good. And he has quite a bit of defense on top of that. Seems good. Okay, 10% chance to dodge. When you have, 10% dodge with every 2 Key Spears obtained. So, if you get 10 Key Spears, you, barely miss a KO screen. That's fine. We still got the W, though. That's all that matters. We'll probably get a KO screen with a super class team, funnily enough. We can just control how much damage they do. They do a lot of damage. Best believe they'll be doing even more ridiculous things than the extreme class, but alright. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and boom, boom, boom. Got that. Boom, 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 boom. Back in.
All right, let's do this.
That's great. That's great starting. I like that. I like that a lot. That's impressive starting. Yep. Let's go ahead and get this intro. With intro, they should be A-okay. They should be A-okay with intro. For sure, I can leave them in slot 1. I can absolutely leave them in slot 1. They do need more hits, so I'm gonna leave them like that. And of course, they're gonna be very, very great with each other for sure. You love to see that as well. So let's go ahead and do this. But since they don't link, I guess I can actually smooth them apart. So then Vegeta can potentially get turn 5, but I doubt it. I doubt Vegeta will even go like 1 turn because of how much damage these units can just really put out onto the boss. I definitely don't think this is going to take that long at all. Yeah, no, this should take seconds even. Using this plus, yeah, no, this is going to take absolute seconds to just kill. I don't even think I think I'll kill turn 2. Yeah, I think I'll kill turn 2. Yeah, wow, you know, this is just how much Peak is able to do. For sure, for sure, for sure. Oh, yeah, he's still going. Yeah, no, he's still going. Like, save some of the rest of the team. Goodness gracious. But a massive shout-outs to Golden Frieza. You love to see it. I was able to pull him very, very quickly. I think he's definitely a good LR. Using him, he is very impressive. He is able to... I haven't even used his full potential, but he has interesting conditions. But not only does he has a turn 1 target skill, that's huge. That is very huge. He also has a standby into Gogeta, where they're able to have dodge as well as Golden Frieza themselves being an absolute beast of a tank. For real, for real, for real. Guard, I believe 70% damage reduction. Yeah, baseline 250 defense, 70% damage reduction. Guard, and then he gets an initial 20% defense for whenever guard is activated. So that is overall just absolutely insane levels of defensive value you are able to get with this Golden Frieza. Not only that, he is just straight on fusion, so that is a very good home to be at. Very diabolical home to be at. So overall, I'd say he's a top contender. Another slot 1 for the Fusions team. For all their teams are on, because, you know, it's a plus card. So especially having villains and heroes on the same team like that, very, very, very good team lineups for sure. Absolutely great in that regard. But I can go ahead and get some dodges off here with the goats. But they do eat the super attack for 160k, which is not too bad, all things considered. Dodge, thank you. Eat the normal. Yes, okay. Yes, sir. Kapow. I assume that's because... Oh yeah, he gets 150% attack received and chance of performing a crit 10% within the turn. So you actually do want him to be slot 1. You do kind of want him to be slot 1 to see actual damage, chat. You do. Gogeta's active skill is after he just receives 1 attack though, right? So he should be able to get the active skill and just straight kill. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, he has 7/7 links. Active skill turn? Yeah, no, this boss is gonna die by the Dragon Fist from Gogeta. And then I can do my Rainbow Ticket Summons. We'll be having Dokkan Day as well on top of that, which is very impressive. Very amazing. Dang, I guess go off, King.
Sorry for the wait. Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Speaking of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, as much as I want the Ultra, I ain't gonna go too hard. I ain't gonna go too hard for the Ultra, like, whatsoever. I did a rotation on and off screen, and then I was like, yeah, we're just done because I want to save up, for sure. But, yeah.
I guess I can't hold back anymore.
Peak. Cinema. Sure. Yo, this should kill. Yeah, that killed. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful KO screen. I said we would get a KO screen with that. 84 million on the active. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Brutal. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that. Boom. Yeah, okay. 15 out of 15. We got that mission done as well, so we can go ahead and get all of that. Level 8 defense, though. I might want to apply that. I might want to apply level 8 defense over level 8 the other one, for sure. I might want to apply that, for sure. Alright, chat, though. We're going in. We are going in. Yo! No way. That has to... Yo! Screen crack. Not... What? 2, 3, 4, 5... What? That was like the most heavenly flying, right? Like this, right? Now you fuse. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I'm not too mad because, you know, I got everything I wanted from the summons. But, yo, crazy. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is what I mean by the, you know, the free tickets. They don't do too much. For freaking sure. They don't do crazy much. As much as I want this guy, though, he does look really good. The artwork looks amazing. The artwork looks absolutely amazing. The passive skill, key to attack defense 150, high chance to dodge, Kane's key spears, key to physical to rainbow. When the character's first attacker at the start of turn, randomly changes key spears certain type tech physical excluded to rainbow. For first attack, second and third attack at the start of turn, high chance of randomly changes key spears a certain type to rainbow. When attacking with more key, attack defense 100. When attacking the third attacker at turn, attack 200 and launch an additional super. When launch another moving heroes and moving bosses, attack defense 150, damage reduction rate 30%. When all allies are attacking at the same time moving heroes and moving bosses, category character self excluded, attack defense 150, chance of evading enemies attack 30%. So he has 8% chance to dodge when he has a full passive. Greatly raises defense, you know, pretty good character at face. Pretty good character at face. And we got characters like Kaioken. He's pretty good, actually. Daimaku, I just got him. I actually do appreciate that. Glorio, pretty good. Frieza, pretty good. And this is a 7 Dokkan Fest multi, yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7 DFE? Huh? It's 7. It is a 7 DFE. Oh. Okay. Yo, I would definitely summon more. But I'm not going to get greedy, though. I think that is fair enough. Yo, these active skills, both of them look very good. Golden Frieza himself looks very good. But I do have Golden Frieza, so I'm just going to wrap up the summon video plus the testing video here. Honestly, first impressions, I'm very impressed. By the way. I do like not only the monthly content, because I think monthly content is absolutely amazing, but I also appreciate the fact that we have a testing ground for Golden Frieza and Gogeta. Absolutely great. I want to meet new allies. I want to get summons. I want to get celebratory summons, Dragon Stones. Guys. Because celebratory dragon stones, right? Let's go ahead and look at what we got. We have quite a few. Ooh. Majin 21 ain't that. Majin 21 ain't that bad, chat. Oh. Yeah, again, 21. That's not that bad. And there's quite a bit of good stuff here for sure. There's quite a little bit of good stuff here. And then, of course, the memorial stuff, which is coming in late. What? Yo! That recent LRs and VFBs type B. Like, whoa, that's pretty good. And, of course, we get summon points for the first 3 summons as well, which here are the summon points as well. I have 270. I'm not going to exchange, so there's not really anything I would like. Ooh, I could spend my Dokkan Festival coins, but again, I'm not going to do that. That's just not smart for me to do. You know, I'm really just... Ooh, well, that's not as much as I wanted to see, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I did one off camera. I was like, oh, a Dokkan Fest? Ooh, that's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. I don't care. I actually don't care that this is giving me nothing, but you can tell that the the 7 summons don't usually do anything. No. Yeah. They usually don't do anything at all whatsoever. They usually end up pretty bad. They usually end up being pretty terrible as summons for sure. They are. Thinking of World Tournament summons, yeah, they're also pretty bad. I don't like them. I don't think they're very good as well. So with that being said, this banner will end very, very soon. It'll end actually tonight. So that is something. And then, of course, Golden Frieza is very good. He's here. He's definitely on all the best teams he's on. He is on all the best teams. Not only that, but he's on Vegeto's team, Gogeta's team, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Vegeto's team. You know, absolutely insane for a Golden Frieza card to just be on fusions with the Gogeta sneak. Gogeta sneaks Golden Frieza onto a lot of good teams. So this card is overall a blast. Fantastic release. Nothing bad I can say about him. Finally using the tag mechanic to absolute effectiveness. I feel like this is a tag card that I'm actually satisfied saying that. I feel like so. I feel so. This is probably my favorite tag so far as a tag, because they're focusing really heavily on the tag mechanic with this guy. Really quite good. Really quite good in representation for base Gogeta and Super Saiyan Gogeta. We haven't gotten a good base Gogeta in a while at all. And then, of course, just Super Saiyan Gogeta. When's the last time we got good Super Saiyan Gogeta as well? Even just for the active, you know what I mean? And same with Golden Frieza. You know, we got the 9th anniversary TUR Golden Frieza, but having a new premium Golden Frieza along with the LR Golden Frieza getting their Easy A, absolute cinema. So with that being said, I don't want this video to run on for too long. I'm going to get on out of here. That is all I will have to do in this video. Of course, there's more challenge event content. Oh, they're very, 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 very good. I think Dokkan is getting really good with their pacing nowadays. They're getting really good with their pacing. Besides the mercenary, besides the period of like dead, where Mercenary Tao and TN came out, yo. After the 10th anniversary, up until I think GDC was when their pacing went to like, it hit the fan. Their pacing was not anything special. Their pacing was really bad. But they can do good pacing with the major celebrations though, and I think I think that's an anomaly. I think they'll do better with pacing for sure. They have obviously a new mission for Festival of Battles. Obviously some more content like intensifying fights later on. That spaced out really well. New stages of Seriously Serious, where I just got done. New stages of Ultimate Red Zone, stage 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I expect new content to come next week as well, which is very good. You love to see that. I think they've done very good with the content. Dokkan Day as well, giving us more summon tickets as well as an Extreme Z battle. as well as Redstone, Memorial Stones as well tomorrow. A lot of great stuff. No, this should be it. Yeah, that should be it. But no, that's today as well. So yeah, we'll be getting there's a lot of stuff. Basically, there's quite a bit to do. There's quite a bit to do. I'm liking the spacing of the content. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. But let's see what the missions are for this fight before I wrap up. Clear stage 1. Stage 1 has a mission of movie bosses versus Raditz. Oh, I guess we can see everyone, because I assume there's... I assume it's versus Raditz, Nappa, and Vegeta, and then Broly, and then Universe 6 Saiyans, I assume. I assume... Oh! Support memory, thank you, can be obtained as a mission reward. Thank you. Gifted warriors are pure Saiyans allies. Attack and defense 10% in battle. It'll be added later as a mission. Okay. So I assume there's one phase fights as well because we have locked the orbs. Okay. That's not great. I don't like that. You know what? I ain't doing that later. We're doing that now. This is the part that I think Dokkan should definitely get rid of. Box space, just management entirely is just so boring. What? Hold on a minute. Let's trade those in for Baba points now. Hold on. No, characters for points. Characters for points. I feel like Dokkan should remember what you do on screens as well. I feel like Legends does a very better job of remembering your place, because you go and be like, oh, I go into another menu, and then I try to go back to the other menu, but then that doesn't remember it, so then I have to scroll all the way back to the content, where Legends is just like, oh, I remember you spot like a bookmark. They even have bookmarks for story mode. Dokkan, you can't even like read your story mode without paying stamina, where Legends is like, okay, not only we have free stamina campaign events for story mode, but we also, have just superior story objectively. I don't think that's at all a hot take. I think every Dokkan player will agree that, yeah, Legends has the objectively better story mode. And as well, you can read the story mode, catch up on it for free, and then you can also not only do that, but the story mode is updated more often, and the story mode is just better for Legends. I feel like. Although, of course, Dokkan is superior animation, so I listen. I let one game get all the cheers. Artwork for Dokkan, I think, goes a little harder, and as well as animations obviously go harder. Oh my gosh, they do, and it's not even that close, chat. It really isn't. Dokkan has the gradient of the anime, really just doing all that good stuff, especially with the artwork. It's absolute cinema. So with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until next time on this absolute cinema peak breakdown of Golden Frieza plus Gogeta, I'm happy with the results of this video, and I hope y'all are as well. Yeah, peak, absolute peak. Bye, y'all. Nothing more to say. They're absolute peak units, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Love going Frieza charging up the death beam at Gogeta, like in the anime where Gogeta stopped him from shooting the escaping survivors. So with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed these 2 units of absolute peak cinema. Thankfully I grabbed them, and hopefully y'all enjoy. Until next time, bye. Bye. But yeah, this is great. Absolutely great. I love it. I love the start of the celebration. It's been awesome. Having a Frieza is great, and of course having a Gogeta is, it's nice, even though we've definitely had every iteration of Gogeta, every iteration of Vegeta. Yes, I still count the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, and Vegeta, because they're just absolute peak cinema, in my opinion, as a new fusion. And of course we got Kale and Khalifa as well. Gotenks was last year. We've gotten quite a bit of fusions because of the 10th anniversary year, and because of the time slots around the 10th anniversary year, we want to have absolute peak cinema. So with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed, and until next time, bye. Again, artwork is absolutely crazy, and I love it.